Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I gave a quiz on phrasal verbs. My name is Nupur Roy. So learners have always wanted to know more about phrasal verbs. They are tricky, but I would also suggest you do join the quiz so that you can know how many you can do correct and mention it in the comment box, and don't feel shy because you may make mistake, but don't worry, it's just practice, practice and practice. So here we go. The first sentence, you see, some men act dash their own interest. So here which option will be here? For, upon, against. Now be fast in your answer. Some men act for their own interest, upon their own interest, against their own interest. So the correct option will be some men act against their own interest. Means some men do some actions which are not very conducive to their interest or which are not to their interest. They do such actions or such work which would be very good for others. Now the next sentence. Next sentence here. Oh, sorry. Explanation act against means act contrary to. Means just act against. Just act opposite to. So the examples here is, you can here see, act against each other, act against corruption. So now we switch on to the second sentence. He acted dash his promise. So he acted dash his promise. That is, which option would be here? You just see here. He acted which option? For, up to, against. Now the correct answer will be he acted up to his promise. Up to. All right, this should be separate. Sorry children, sorry learners, it would be separately written. He acted up to his promise. Now the explanation here, act up to means act according to. That is, act up to the good advice. Act up to his promise means act according to. Suppose your father or mother gives some advice, so you act up to the good advice of your father. Act up to your promise to do the best in the exam. Now the next sentence, question number 3. Some income brings dash the standard of living. So the option here is about, down, forth. Okay, now the answer will be, the correct option will be, small income brings down the standard of living. So what it will be? Down the standard of living. Now the explanation here, you see, bring down means to lower, bring it down, bring down the prices, bring down the taxes. Next sentence. A good tree brings dash good fruit. The option here is in, about, forth. A good tree brings dash good fruit. I hope you all have thought the correct option. Next, here you see the answer. A good tree brings forth good fruit. That is, a good tree brings forth. Brings forth means produce. Brings the fruit. So what is the meaning here? Bring forth means produce. Bring forth good fruit means produce good fruit. So the another two more examples here are bring forth for modern literature. That is, bring forth what? Produce modern literature. Bring forth new truths. That is, bring forth means produce new truths. Next. Sentence number 5th. Dirt often brings dash disease. So dirt often brings forth, brings about, brings on. So the correct option here will be dirt often brings on disease. Brings on disease. So what is the meaning of bring on? What is the meaning of this phrasal verb bring on? That is cause. Bring on disease means dirt brings what? Brings on cause disease. So the examples are bring on more symptoms, bring on a conflict. So what is the meaning of conflict? Conflict means differences or fight, you can say. All right. Also the meaning is fight. Number 6. Call dash an ambulance immediately. So the option is for, in, of. So now the answer will be call in an ambulance immediately. Now let's see what is the meaning. Call in means summon, send for. That is, you send for an ambulance. You summon an ambulance. So the other example here will be, you can take call in pest control means send for a pest control. Call in an expert. That is you send for an expert. So what do you say? Call. You don't say call in. What do you say? Call in an ambulance immediately. That is send for an ambulance immediately. The strike was called in, up, off. What will be the option? Now the correct answer here is the strike was called off. The strike was called off. So what is the meaning of the phrasal verb called off? That is, call off means what? Cancel. Call off means cancel. Call off the birthday party. That is, cancel the birthday party. Call off the meeting for tomorrow. That is, cancel the meeting for tomorrow. So here you learn so many phrasal verbs. And if you know, then it's well and good. Sentence number 8. The old woman called dash an explanation for his conduct. The old woman called dash an explanation for his conduct. The option is on, for, up. Now you see which is the answer. The old woman called for an explanation. What did she want? She called for an explanation for his conduct. Conduct means behavior. Alright. Behavior. Now the option here, the explanation is call for means demand. That is, the old woman demanded an explanation for his conduct, for his behavior. Other examples you can see here: call for special notice, call for attention. Question number 9. She carried dash her father's business. She carried away, she carried off, she carried on. What will be the option? She carried on her business. So what is the phrasal verb here used? Carried on her father's business. Now you see the explanation. Carry on means to continue. That is, she carried on her father's business means she continued with her father's business. So in examples you can see carry on education. She loves to carry on education in the same college. The carry on government, that is, the government will continue. Question number 10. How do these things come dash? Come about, come by, come around, come round. Now the answer here will be, how do these things come about? Now what is the meaning of this come about phrasal verb? That is, come about means happen. All right. Come about means to something happen. Happenings. Kuch hona you say no in Hindi. So come about naturally means happen naturally. Come about only by negotiation means happen only. It can happen only by negotiations. It can happen only by naturally. So here 10 sentences I have discussed. Now we will do many more such sessions for all the preparations for your upcoming exams. So see you soon.